What's up, guys? So I've actually been sick for like 4 or 5 days. I haven't been able to go to the gym. I haven't been able to eat. I've been like bedridden. I'm still a little sick right now. Basically, I should be able to go to the gym tomorrow. Fingers crossed, hopefully. But for now, I'm completely exhausted. I have been for the last 5 days. And it does suck because I was on a bulk and I've been off the bulk for like 2 weeks, so I feel really skinny. I feel really bad. I'm sorry if I sound different. I haven't been able to talk for a while. I've been so sick and it actually hurts to talk. So bear with me. But basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be trying to make a video right now about just me refeeding, trying to get as many calories in as possible for today because of the calories that I missed, and hopefully be full, and then tomorrow the same. So tomorrow I go to the gym, be strong. Jeez, I feel so drowsy, bro. But I am. Okay. To put things into like, wait, hold on. Okay, I just had to change really quick. That shirt was bothering me. But basically, it was kind of weird because at the last day of Ramadan, I think I had some bad sushi, and then I just woke up and I was like hallucinating so badly. Like, I'm talking about like crazy levels of hallucination, like literally out like 3 world governments that I had to manage, like that type of hallucination. So that sucked. But basically, I tried to and I started like throwing up like everything that I had the night before, and I kept throwing up. Anything that I ate, I just kept throwing up. Sorry if that sounds a little vulgar, but it was just like and then I was like bedridden and completely laid out, could not move the whole day. I literally could not eat for a whole day, and then I had to like slowly be introduced back to eating. Honestly, it was just super miserable. It sucked, but yeah, I can't even like fully squeeze my hands shut. That's how like absolutely exhausted I am right now. I'm still very tired, so I hope you guys can still watch this video. I guess I'll show you guys like a physique update. Keep in mind, it does look like shit because of the whole inactivity thing. Super flat, super depleted, yada yada yada, I don't care. And then the rest of the video will be basically a full day of eating, and then sort of like it'll also have parts from tomorrow when I'm actually in the gym, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Okay, so while I'm waiting for my food, I'm gonna play on my DS. Geez, sorry, just talking is kind of a pain, but I've had this DS since I was 10. I still remember how I got it. I remember this was like when the DS was like super popular, and basically I just kept begging and begging my mom for it. And then on my birthday, my aunt bought it for me, and I was like, it was literally, I think, well, it was a core memory since obviously I remember it, and I was just so happy that like my brain almost exploded. And then she didn't buy me any games on it, and I didn't even have any games. But I was literally just happy to be on the drawing feature. So, you know, I'm on and off with this thing, but for the first 7 years that I had it, I literally, like, the only way you could stop me from playing on this was literally if, like, my mom would literally just hide it, and she would hide it for, like, months, and I would always try to look for it, and then when I found it, I'd play with it for, like, you know, an hour or something before she can, like, hide it again for a long while. And now that I can just, like, hold on to it, you know, I've been playing a lot, but I used to have games because I bought them, but then since my mom kept taking my DS, I just sold them because I figured it wasn't worth the trouble. So what I did now was I just got like a modded version, where I basically, here, let me show you guys. I basically just have a bunch of games. You feel me? I have like all the DS Pokemon games. I got you know, Sonic Rush, Animal Crossing, Mario's, Digimon, Jump Ultimate, Donkey Kong, another Digimon, Naruto, Pokemon, all the Pokemon games, Spider-Man, Super Scribbles, you get the point, basically like all the Pokemon games. And when I first got this modded, I think I played through like a lot of Pokemon games for a while, and the whole point of the mod was for me to play with my friend, but he didn't, like, he played for a little bit, but he stopped playing, so I just also stopped playing. And then this was like at the start of my winter break. I got like super duper sick, like almost as sick as now. No, a lot worse than it is now, but it was just like slightly better. Well, right now, like this sickness is like slightly better than last time, but I was like super sick, like absolutely knocked out. And I could barely move, and I remember all I could do was like play Pokemon because it was the only, like, you know, like not too much like in your face, like attention, blah blah blah, edits, blah blah blah, stuff in your face. So I was playing Pokemon, and I beat like every Pokemon game. So figured right now, in honor of tradition, since I'm sick right now, you know, even though it is probably like the last day, I would start up a new Pokemon game. But before I start up that new Pokemon game, I'm gonna show you guys my team first. Funny thing is, I actually I took this DS with me to Morocco. That's why, like, you see this tape. It's because there was no way for me to charge it in Morocco, because even though we had like the cord changers, there was no way for, like, the power just couldn't, like, go to the DS. So what we figured we'd do is take the SD card, the battery card, and then charge the battery itself and then put it back in. That still didn't work. I also lost my my SD, which is basically like the Game Boy. Okay, basically, look. I don't know if you guys can see it. I had like a whole 52 hours. And this was just while I was sick. No. Yeah. I was sick back then. I was just trying to make sure. Okay, blah, blah. Okay. Okay, okay, peep game. Okay, so I had my first Pokemon, okay, my first Pokemon on that team was just a normal Togekiss. I didn't nickname it or anything. Level 51. Next was my Pikachu named Sai. I really like this Pikachu. Then I had Son Goku, the Infernape, and Gon, the Gastron. You know, I really like this guy too. Barry, the Leafeon, he's pretty cool. Ed, the Garchomp. I could never really get close to Ed. It just felt like, you know, he was pretty distant. And then, oh, is that it? Huh. Let me show you guys my box. Pause. Whoa. Okay. But, da-da-da-da. Okay. Might as well just fly somewhere with a Poke Center real quick. Okay, whoa, okay, that was pretty, I guess I didn't catch that many Pokemon, but, you know, just unknowns. Got this guy, he's pretty cool. Then I got this, Barrel. And, you know, I got Bidoof, have to have a Bidoof, Machamp. Kosho, the Rhydon, he was pretty cool, but he just wasn't strong. And then, you know, you can see his name, but the guarantee. So now I'm gonna start a new game. And that's it. Damn, single one shot. Okay, first meal is, for breakfast, is this garlic baguette. Has like 1,000, it has this many calories. I think that's pretty dope, especially considering that it's just like a loaf of bread. And then, where's my drink? What the hell? So everything that I eat today, I'm just gonna literally just like eat it right here on this table, even though I'm not used to like sitting down and eating. But for you guys, I'll show you guys every single thing I eat, just so you guys can see how I get my gains back or whatever. And I'm also gonna try to beat Pokemon Platinum today, hopefully. You know, sometimes I wonder how like some people's mindsets work. It's like, I'm just playing Pokemon right now. Cause it's like, I always see people be like, oh, this guy's not natural, or this guy's not natural. As a matter of fact, even I've had random people I don't even know be like, oh, you're not natural, for my like 6 months transformation, which I mean, I see where they're coming from, I guess. I remember when I like first took like this photo, I was like, I thought it looked like shit in comparison to like what I wanted to look like. But then people, like when I posted the photo, people in my comments were like, look at all the, like, here's all the comments. People in my comments talking about some, oh, no way, oh, you're not natural, oh, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, how do you expect someone to look after like training for a while? Like, for example, Mike O'Hearn, right? People are always like clowning him, talking about some, oh, he's a fake natural, oh, he's a fake natural. But it's like bro's been training for almost like a decade. No, not almost a decade, for like more than a decade. So it's like, what is he supposed to look like? The average Joe? Is he supposed to look like the average gym goer? What is he supposed to look like if not for like a big muscle dude? It doesn't even make any sense. And people always talk about how, oh, he's always lying about his like natural status, oh, blah 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 blah. It's like, hypothetically, even if he was lying, like, why are you so butthurt about it? Like, it doesn't matter. Like, oh, but he's setting an unrealistic expectation. Like, no, he's not. No, nobody just looks at Mike O'Hearn, who isn't like super into bodybuilding, and is like, oh, I really want to look like him. And it's like, the only people that want to look like him are like actual bodybuilders. And they already know what's up. So it's like, if anything, you're the one setting unrealistic expectations by saying, oh, you can't look like this, oh, you can't look like this. It's like, what if they could? Like, Ronnie Coleman looked pretty insane when he was still natural. So what if there's just like somebody who has better genetics than Ronnie Coleman just lying out there, but because some stupid dude that's like salty that he wasn't able to like look a certain way after training for so long, it's like, oh, you can't look like this, you can't look like blah blah blah, you can't look like blah blah blah, and the kid just looks at it and he's like, wow, well, I guess I might as well give up working out because it's impossible to get like how I want to look naturally. It's like, you're the one that's creating false expectations, not the random bodybuilder. And it's like always bothered me no matter what. It's like, I'll be like, you know, I'll just be like watching a video and I'm like, yo, this guy has a pretty cool physique. I wonder like what the comment section has to say, and it's always like, and some annoying people. Oh, you forgot to mention the steroids. Oh, you forgot to mention how much gear you took. Oh, you dropped this, king. Oh, well, it's like, bro, you know, me talking about this, I can definitely see where an argument can be made where it's like, oh, the only reason why you're defending this is because you yourself aren't unnatural. Because like, I've seen that happen to like a lot of people who you know, who just make videos where it's like, they're like, oh, blah, blah. It's like, oh, well, you just want a scapegoat, so because you're on drugs, you don't want other people to blah, blah. It's like, no, I don't need to prove myself that I'm not on drugs for like some random people to believe me. Like, I just went to the gym after school like almost every day. Something that I want to say also is, you know, just to make my my point a little bit more like clear. It's like, Michael Hearn probably has like elite genetics. Like, I'm talking about like 1% of the entire world. So it's like, if somebody like Michael Hearn, who we've seen train for like hours a day, basically every day, constantly consistent, constantly constantly on track, constantly like, you barely see him like mess up or like anything like that's like, how is he supposed to look if not for how he looks? It's like, it's almost kind of like sad. Like, I could see, because like usually people are like, oh, if you get called not natty, just take it as a compliment. But it's like, if he is natty and he did that all natural, it's more of an insult, because doing it naturally is harder than doing it on steroids. So for you to discredit him by saying stuff like, oh yeah, he's a hard worker, but you know, he's still on steroids, it's like, you don't know for sure. And granted, he might be, maybe this video will age terrible, and then one day he'll like be like, oh yeah guys, sorry, I'm actually on a bunch of steroids. And then it'll be like, oh well, nothing changes on Earth anyways, so it's not like it matters. So like, people really need to stop like hyper obsessing over people's like natural status. Like, regardless of somebody, like, even if, let's say, somebody like some random kid were to get like, even, I mean, let's say like you were to get like unrealistic standards, like, so what? Nobody can look like anybody anyways. It's not like you were gonna look like him if the standards were realistic. It's more of like, it's basically like, keep your hopes down while you're lifting. Like, don't expect too much. Like, that's what people usually try to say when they say like lower your expectations. Like, the amount of people I always see on like just stupid videos, like, talking about, is this guy natural or not? Like, it's so dumb. It honestly, like, it genuinely just pisses me off. It just bothers me so much. Now you might be thinking, what did I name this cute little piplup? Thorfinn. I guess one thing that I wanted to also talk about is how weird gym culture is. It's like, it's so stupid, honestly. Like I would personally, me, I would never tell somebody, like, even though I love the gym like more than anything, like I would, like, I could never bring it up in a conversation, right? Like like unless somebody literally asks me, and even then I'd still be like a little hesitant to give the answer. But like, it's just like the reputation that it has, you know, like the whole like the whole community is just so weird. Like I don't associate with these people. Like the okay, first off, the whole like fat shaming thing, like somebody will be like, oh, just because you go to the gym you're not better than anybody, which is completely true. Like, you going to the gym doesn't inherently make you better than anybody. You having a larger interior than, like, a larger exterior, whichever, like a larger physical body or a better looking, a subjectively better looking body does not make you literally better than somebody else. Nothing makes you better than somebody else unless you both are doing something that you're like competing in. So unless you guys are both in a race, then one cannot be better than the other. You can't say that this person is better than this person if this person isn't even competing with this person or whatever they're better than, right? That's what I found so weird, because like there will be videos of like people who are like, you know, they're overweight, sure, whatever, and then they'll be like talking, and then you'll see like a transition to another video where some kid is like, gross, and he'll have like a photo of like some like aesthetic guy, and he's like, you're disgusting, get in the gym. And it's like, bro, I get it, like the whole body positivity thing bothers you, but it's like it's literally never that deep.
Friendly reminder, going to the gym doesn't make you better than anyone else.
Like, let other people live their lives. Like, unless if it's quite literally being forced on you, then you don't need to like be so hateful. Being hateful it literally brings nothing positive. You're doing nothing good for the world. And some people say, well, it's always in my feed and just click not interested. Like, all apps do that. Every social media app lets you choose what you're interested in. All you have to do is click not interested, and if you see something you're not interested in, it's never that deep. And then you'll see like the whole sumo versus conventional shit, like the whole deadlifting. It's like, it's so corny. What do you mean the lift is invalidated just because it's sumo? It's not your lift. Nobody is competing. The dude is just lifting weights. How he's lifting it in a different form. They're both literally allowed in competition, and even if they weren't allowed, it's quite literally none of your business. Well, actually, you lifted 500, you lifted 1,000 pounds sumo, but that you would only go to 135 conventional. It's like they need to feel better than somebody. Like, well, I do sumo. The only reason why you lift more than me is because I do conventional. Oh, I do conventional. Conventional is superior. Sumo is cheating. It's like, how is sumo cheating? You're not competing. Even if you were competing, it's still allowed. It doesn't make any sense. Like, who's cheating in what? You're lifting weights. It's really never that deep. Like, nothing is cheating. Like, I never get it. Like, alright, boys, it's been like 3, I hate to say it, but it wasn't the next day that I got unsick. It's actually been 3 days, and I'm still a little sick, so I just hope I'm not too weak, you know, like, I just hope I haven't lost like too much strength. That would like suck really badly. Realistically, I've lost a lot of strength, so we're gonna have to work our way back up to the bench. to our old bench. Good thing we weren't too deep into like, you know, the benching progress. Like we weren't hitting like crazy numbers yet. So it's still like, you know, it's bad, but it's not like end of the world bad. Like I said earlier, I'm still a little bit sick. Feeling a lot better since that day. It still hurts to breathe a little bit, so I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that little mini rant in the other day. But help me!
When this began, I had nothing to say, and I'd get lost in the nothingness inside of me. I was confused, and I let it all out to find that I'm not the only person with these things in mind. Inside of me, but all of